Welcome back, insiders. We're currently on our way to that next milestone of $250,000 in trading profits. Today is Tuesday, April 11th, and it's 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The market conditions are, well, where you see them right now. Bitcoin's up, Bitcoin ETF is up. We got a lot of tickers actually moving today, so I'll be talking about those in a second here. The SPY is slightly green, and yesterday the market ended very strong, so that's quite bullish. Today I want to do a little bit more greening, get in, get out, because yesterday I definitely overstayed my welcome. Right now, ZFOX is popping up, one of the probably best tickers on our gap scanner. Let's quickly look at this one. Software systems, 120 million shares outstanding, 200 million market cap. Google Cloud partnership, that's a great catalyst, but it is more of a mid cap, so you want to keep that in mind. So key zones, just mapping out quickly. Did break this zone right here. That was actually a nice 9% move. I'll keep an eye on this one right now. I think I would like to keep trading it. It's a little bit extended off the 5-minute. Let's see if we get another pullback here. I would probably end up wanting to get aggressive on it if we do see that. The other tickers I'm not so interested in, either lack of volume or just generally sub-dollar or just trending lower. So it's really ZFOX that is looking really good. We're at 280 right now and slightly above that big resistance zone. I would kind of keep an eye on this 280 zone as well because there is a big plateau here. So let's see if we can consolidate maybe a little bit more. We did just have a very consistent move up without any, well, these are pretty decent pullbacks, but they're just, for 1 minute or so. We'll have big support around 2.6. I'm just going to mark that area on the 5-minute. Let's see how it goes for now. That was a quick pullback, but didn't have any opportunity to get an entry. Still a lot of sellers here. Don't want to be buying too high on this ticker. So as we pull back, I would like to accumulate. Nice first entry at 276. I kind of hope this area is going to get chipped through. It could just rip higher here. Yesterday I didn't have enough patience. Today I'm trying to exercise patience a little bit more. Here we go, 276, possibly getting chipped through. Could be a good setup. Here we go. Getting fills. Looks good. Possible move over 2.8. 5,000 shares would be like a decent size. Lately the market's been a little bit stronger, so when you're on that initial front side, you do want to get a little bit more aggressive. The sell volume was very light on that one just now. Maybe we'll get that break of 2.8. Take some profits here. 286, we got to break this zone. Here we go. Nice. All right, quick $300 trade. Might pull back a little bit more aggressive. It is a little extended here. Waiting for a move closer to the 9 EMA. One more pop lower, I would go long. No, it wasn't low enough, but this is too risky for me to be buying here. It doesn't make sense. closer to the 9 EMA, I would get more aggressive. Still a hot ticker here. Trying to size into this pullback. I still think we're going to break this zone, taking some risk off. There we go, rebuying. We are trending down the former 5-minute candle, so this is usually where you want to be a little bit more risk averse. Getting my size. Wow, what a sell-off there. I was not ready for that. Stopping. Big loser. That was a bit unfortunate. Very aggressive pullback. I had a feeling we would bounce, but I couldn't really risk it. Stopped out. Alright, well, we're only down 180, it's fine. But it was a big $500 loser, that's for sure. Probably feels really bad as a viewer, but I'm using bigger size right now, so it's kind of normal to fluctuate P&Ls this aggressively as I size up a little bit more. I did end up closing some of the position a little bit too soon, but I just couldn't risk it. I closed a lot at 2.4 and 2.5, but if it kept selling off here, I would have had a huge loser. I would get stopped out for the day, so I just couldn't risk it. Look at Lucy popping back up. What an absolutely crazy ticker. This ticker we've seen so many times. Big 75% move. Healthcare. 8 million shares outstanding, 11 million market cap. Eyewear Catalyst. A lot of resistance around $2 that it broke out of. Next major zone I would say is about 250, which we kind of just broke as well. Not sure if we'll be able to hold this area. Skeptical. If ZFOX sells off here, but it doesn't fully break, could be a really good bear trap for a breakout higher. So I'm going to keep an eye on it here, but I'm not going to buy into a breakout unless we had that failed breakdown first. Okay, I had a small entry. I thought it was going to hold, or it popped down and popped back up. Let's see, watch it. Still looking good. Still doing kind of what I was thinking. Let's see it. Lighter size this time. It's not really breaking as fast as you would think. I had to stop out. It was getting a little bit too risky, but it's holding pretty good. A lot of dip buyers. I think that's why it's holding better than one would expect, but the sellers are really crawling up on the ask, crawling down on the ask, so they're held again. Out. Still selling off. Maybe there's going to be some 5-minute support. It's not selling off nearly as much as I thought it would. And it's also not bouncing as much as I thought it would. You should have more volume here in this push. The lack of volume is bothering me a little bit. Bid is kind of there. Still lighter than one might hope. I'm just sizing out now. Stopping out. Watching Lucy as well, it just doesn't have the volume I'm really looking for, making me a little bit nervous. I'll kind of mark this zone right around VWAP, possible entry, but I don't know. Well, as we wait here for all the new traders, this is the channel where I record myself trading and share my thoughts before, during, and after each trade with you. Check out the homepage video to learn more about what's going on here. If you find value in these videos, please hit that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment if you have any questions or feedback. Engaging and getting involved in our Discord community is the best way to accelerate your learning curve. Links in the video description below. Remember, these videos are for educational and entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Let's have a profitable day and maybe even trade Lucy here. We'll see what happens. I'm watching it, watching. I like this pullback, and I think we have that chance to go to 3.5 or 3. But I'm just kind of watching the spread. Still selling off. If 61 gets chipped, that ask there at 61 gets chipped, I would be happy to jump on it. There we go. Didn't get my full size. It's not pushing. It's taking size off. Let's see if we can get that push below. Re-entering. I don't like it. Got to know when to fold them, know when to hold them. Just stopped out the last little bit. Maybe it's going to hold, but I don't know. Watching again below 2.4 or 2.5. Quick entry. Oh my god, this ticker's all over the place. Stopping out again. That was very weird. Price action. Pop right back up. I don't know. That was very weird. Toby says the ZFOX is a bit dumpy, and I totally agree. I think that's a perfect way to describe this ticker. Making it very tricky to trade. Lucy holding. I think this ticker might be starting a slow crawl back up, so I'm going to start accumulating it on dips, taking some profits on any bigger pushes. Like this possible push. And just kind of keep doing that. And it's back down again. And there's another pop. Pops keep failing. It's not great. don't have that big size. For now, it still kind of feels like there's a seller there. Just stopped out right before that. Right now I need to be taking small wins so I can try to dig myself out of this hole a little bit. Just in case it pops up. Yeah, I'm not trading this one well. I'm not sure. I feel like it's a good time to buy, but then I do, and then I get kind of skunked on. It's just not really working well for me, this ticker, so. Maybe there's a good chance we might have a pop higher though. I just can't be justifying bigger size. That's the only thing. Just stopped out. 3 minutes, nothing really happened. Right now, kind of, if it's ranging, let's say there's resistance here, somewhere in this area, and there's support somewhere in this area. Right now, we touch that area, and now we're trending back down, right? If we're in a proper range. So this was risky, and that's why I decided to stop holding. Quick little review what's going on. I am at the moment down for the day, down 300. Not the biggest loss, but it's not a great place to be, obviously. I am feeling a little agitated. Yesterday I was up 200, end of the day up 400, down 400. Today I was up 300, now I'm down, 300. A little bit annoying, for sure. So I do need to be aware of kind of my feelings on that. I'm waiting for, I think how I want to go forward now today is try to just change the momentum. So do a few scalpy trades. This ticker is ranging right now, so I could do maybe a little bit of range trading, good 5-minute setup coming up as well. Just really locking in profits as soon as I can, and just getting this P&L into the right direction again. Hopefully getting green sooner than later. Possible higher low on ZFOX. I thought it was going to sell off here, but it had a perfect double bottom. So this could just be the higher low range. Looking for that move back to 2.7. My entry obviously a little bit high right now, or at least higher than I would like. But this ticker's not pulling back too much at the moment, so it still looks like it's on that healthy trend up. I had to buy it that high. dropping some size there. Sold at 66. Just need that last pop. I'm not sure if we're gonna get it. It's definitely a grinder, this ticker. ZFOX is really getting ready for some sort of breakout. The question is up or down. Volume's fading, consolidating very strong. Could be a great false breakout in one of the directions and then take the opposite trade. Very hard to say for now. I'm going to start sizing slowly with very small size. See how I feel about accumulating it on the order book. It kind of feels like the bid's holding quite okay. I am still waiting for that drop to maybe 2.6. Those lower limit orders aren't getting filled as quick as you might think. Here we go. This is kind of the move I was waiting for. Looking for that break to 255 or so. Nope. Pops right back up again. Stopping out. Back in at 266. It's holding really well. Ah, man, this ticker is playing me. I'm getting played right now. I feel it. Such a slow ticker. I'm slightly green on this position, but anything can happen. Still waiting for that potential bigger pullback. We had a good 5 minute setup. So just trying to do a little bit of accumulation. Here we go. Stopped out some of it. It just popped down, back down so fast. Just a little bit green though. Doesn't hurt. Like I said, get a little bit of base hits in. Don't look for that home run. And get ready, just to keep chipping away. Lucy, back over VWAP. I haven't had really much luck with Lucy yet. It's also got its own resistance area right around here. So it's not exactly the zone you'd want to be accumulating in. Yeah, so if I was looking for that home run trade, I would have never had, my going back in the right direction again. I would have been over $300 down. So just, that's kind of what I'm looking to do here. This is 2 pretty big rejections. Let's see how it holds around VWAP. Could sell off quickly, but I think it could turn around as well. So a little bit of a breakout trade. Got me back green on this ticker. It's probably more than I can ask for. Very risky doing a breakout trade in this market with these tickers, but that was quick. Lucy is actually looking very strong. I want to trade it because I think it's going to get over 2.8. So my goal is just to try to accumulate this one. as it pulls back. I already reduced my size, so I can just start putting in some limit orders on it. Might be a longer trade. So any kind of red candle would probably be a good opportunity. Starting to get a little bit more fills. Also ZFOX looking better and better. Still sizing into this. Looking for that move to 277. My size kind of, I think I accumulated this one a little bit too soon. That was a strong pop there. Looking to hold this one past 2.7. Starting to take size off. Micro pullback here. Looking for that move past 273 where there was that initial resistance. A little bit too much resistance. One more pop over 273, I'd be fully out. It's not holding that well. Well, I'll take my $200 profit on it. I'm still down 50 bucks, but here we go. What was scary is I almost stopped out. I almost stopped out because I was down 200 on this ticker. So what I should have done was size here. I just, it was a decent pullback. Over trading today again. Kind of setting up here. I was just on the restroom and I think I missed this possible breakout. Don't want to buy it too high, but I think this could be a decent entry. Just really buying breakouts in general is just really not working out for me. So, although I'm not gonna lie, I did buy this breakout here. That worked out pretty good. So I think I was just a little bit late to the party again. Nice move. Nice move for sure. I'm gonna give it a little bit. Wow. Okay, this ticker had a solid breakout here. Who would have thought? Just in case there's a quick pullback, I'm going to put some limit orders in. Typically, what I would be doing is buying these micro pullbacks and looking for the break over $33. There's a big bid there that's very nice to see. They get eaten away kind of quickly. The fact that we're in a new 5-minute candle, I mean, there's tons of time left here. Wouldn't be surprised if we broke 3 here. If it doesn't, yeah, there it goes. Market's always taking a little bit longer to do things than I expected to lately. I really noticed that. My flow's a little bit still off, but that's fine. I was able to take myself back out of the hole. So now we just need to manage risk and keep riding that front side. This ticker does have very aggressive pullbacks, so I'm just trying to be very mindful of that. Just missed that last dip entry here. I think I might have been, yeah, dang, that was nice. Just missed that by a hair. As we approach the 9 EMA, I'm going to try to start getting some size on it again. Again, doing the smaller size approach just so I can constantly ease into it without stressing myself out too much. The closer to the 9 EMA, the better. Ideal size around 3,000 shares. Could get a little bit more aggressive as this is a pretty solid front side. Could easily keep pulling back though. This breakout feels a bit premature for me, so I'm not going to stick around for that. Could obviously break out, anything's possible. Looking for that move below 294, I think would be ideal. I don't know if we're going to get much more of a dip below that, but let's see it. Didn't pull back as far as I was thinking it would again. There's a bigger sell orders popping up now. But it's not fully going down. Possible breakout here. I still thought we might see that dip, so I thought it was worth probably closing. Wow, look at that. I wish I was on that. I know I would have had a hold, but again, I thought we were going to get a bigger dip. This reminds me a little bit when, Danny says you want to just generally accumulate in the right area and not fumble around for those few cents, and I definitely get that. But when you're red on the day and things aren't super fluid yet, it's a little bit harder. Kind of an awkward breakout there. I'm gonna see if I can basically do the same trade again. Still doesn't really want to break. Waiting for that slight break here. Something below 94 would be really nice. It doesn't pull back as much as I think it will every time. First time I bought high. I'm not a big fan that I bought super high just now. Buying high always throws me a little bit on a loop. Here we go. Puts me in a defensive position. Tried to break. Still holding. break. The volume, sell volume here is a little bit higher than one would probably like to see. Trying to reduce some of the size. I have a kind of a big position size here. It's not popping either like I would have hoped. For how fast it sold off just now, it really, again, keeps finding that support and then popping right back up again. This is a very tricky ticker to be trading. I think if I can just get out of this green, I'd be pretty happy. There's that momentum we were waiting for. I'll let the rest ride. Anything over 3, I'd probably start selling. That's weak. Alright, I'm out. I try to overplay this one again. I'm up 140. Really working hard here. Oy, oy, oy. So hard to read this ticker, but I am green on it, so that's good. If I didn't have that big loser, coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? Could be a $600, $700 day though. I was thinking about maybe taking this bounce, but it's tricky, tricky, tricky. Just keeping an eye on it. Maybe we will get that attempt to break through. I don't know. ZFOX is back at it again. Big breakout there. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. I should have nailed this. I need to trade this one for a smaller size until I can kind of prove that I know what I'm doing on this ticker. Still aggressive push here. I kind of missed this move. I'll tell you what I learned with ZFOX is when it's at max FOMO, when you're at max FOMO, it's going to flush. So what you want to do is trade it when you're like a little bit FOMO, when you have that 50% FOMO, because this ticker will mess you up. Small entry. Taking some risk off. A little bit more of a dip is all we need. I don't think this dip is over just yet, but I think it will be soon. I guess I'm not going to be part of that. That's fine. I still have some shares. ZFOX might rip here. Oh, so much for that. Move under the 9 EMA I would buy. This kind of looks like a pretty healthy ABC though. No, held again. Interesting. Having a hard time wanting to size more on this one. Still pretty healthy though. Wow. I didn't think it'd be breaking out there, to be honest. I was not expecting that. I thought we were going to keep pulling back, maybe. That's fine to be wrong, though. Possible micro dip. Still a good 5-minute candle. Watching. Holding here. Let's see if we can get that push. Over 3.4 is what I'm waiting for. Ask is getting chipped. Can we see that push where it gets a lot of FOMO? I want to see that because right now I feel like people don't have enough FOMO. Here we go. $323. Can we get a push over 308? Get that real FOMO going? No, I'm out. Maybe I was out too soon. I don't know. I closed there at 203.06. Yeah, I don't think we're at max FOMO yet. Five minutes a bit extended maybe, but what a busy pre-market. I feel like this is just about the time where I usually do something really silly, so I'm only trading this if it's like properly below the 9 EMA, setting us up for another push higher or something. And also very small size. Just shy of a proper dip below 299. Should bounce here quite nicely. Nice. I knew if I was going to try to buy ZFOX on this 9 EMA or 15 EMA pullback, I was going to get whacked. Part of me would want to even hold here, and I just know, like, no, I would have done something stupid, so I didn't trade it, so I'm happy I didn't trade it. Strong bounce off 285 support, wow. No major surprise there, but I have a hard time trading those because you're trying to catch the falling knife. When it bounces, it looks so obvious and clear, but oftentimes when it doesn't bounce, it goes quick. And I had a negative win-reward ratio on those setups. There's that failed bounce. Sketchy, sketchy. We had Lucy breaking out from some big resistance, starting its little front side trend, hit the top range. Nice breakout there. Might be a little late to this party though. I'm gonna keep a close eye on it here. Big sellers just came in, huge sellers. Let's see how much it goes down from here. Give it a small, start accumulating a smaller size. This could trend right back up again. Failed breakout, high volume though. The high volume's a little sketchy. Sometimes we'll see these failed breakouts and then we'll just have a really nice front side trend. And take a little bit of risk off, as it might. Oh no, it didn't. I spoke a hair too soon. There we go. Got nice. I still think it's gonna go all the way up. I definitely butchered that one. I'm a little bit over trading today. I can feel it. Or else I would have never done some super obvious mistake like that. I almost made it back to where I was. Crazy, huh? So here's the $1 million question. I just imported my trades. I'm up 272. Win ratios are okay. I only traded 2 stocks. Profit margin's a little bit low. Overall, all my stats aren't even really that great. That loser was really just devastating. $500 down. Biggest size, just generally small size. I don't even know what my biggest size is. I don't know. $10,000. Yeah, I had that $10,000 trade, and then $8,000 was like pretty much my second biggest size. That's where I had the big loser on. Ugh, disgusting. Yeah, so yesterday I was at 200 and then I gave it all back. Today I was at 305 and then went super red. Now I'm I basically had a double top and I just don't want to have that big pullback just to work my way out of it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. And I feel like I could keep trading, but I know I'll just get so annoyed when I have a loser. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here and wrap it up. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you then first thing tomorrow morning. That's when things are going to get very, very busy. We have core inflation and FOMC minutes tomorrow. And then Thursday, we have PPI. And then Friday, we have retail sales month over month. So it's just going to be super busy the rest of the week. At least we're now closer to break even. All right, guys, I'll see you then tomorrow. Like always, stay safe and make some trades. Ciao, ciao.